And it's bothering me. Yeah, an early creeping curse, which could suggest early aggression in the lane, maybe an invade, though I feel like he's going to invade.
I don't know, would they invade though?
They stronger. I don't know.
They are staying at the points
level
though.
3, but Thor Isis Rama is also very strong, and the heal from Sylvanas makes a big difference with the protections it provides.
The Hercules and the Emir and the Scylla are going to stand in the middle though. So I think they expect an invade.
And there are two wards. For CakeorDeath. I feel like they're just checking for invades. Smiterinos are just checking for invades from CakeorDeath, not really looking for anything themselves. Still starting with the power boots and the very early Aegis, which is curious. Not that many things from CakeorDeath you really want to Aegis. Maybe a Thor hammer and a Rama ult.
Yeah, I think it's more of a precaution than anything else at this point.
I feel like if you're going to go for a level 1 active, the beads would have been much smarter against his team.
Yeah, like the Circuit went the beats. The Isis went for the beats.
You may be picking up a steel mail.
But I think the Sylvanas Ram will be an early advantage if Jahinsa can give Ram a good sustain. It's like
it's a lot of play with the AoE auto attacks from both characters, and Thor Isis is insane early game. You can't fight it. The early game's just too strong. Both very, very strong early game characters, and going against Circuit Ymir, that's
a pull from the Sylvanas. But again, the Hercules will be tougher to kill than the Scylla if he can maintain his
big hit wounds.
The Scylla is low though. Very early.
If Sylvanas Rama hit level 5, she could very easily die, and a lot of poke on the Circuit in right lane. And as expected, Circuit Ymir is struggling with push against.
Oh, and the Thor is going in on left lane probably. Wow!
So he can't really hit.
Ogblo with the ult on left lane, and they get 2 kills off. Amazing. Although unfortunate about the Ram ult using for nothing. But
and it's not like Ice is going to have any trouble pushing against Circuit Ymir. That's
exactly.
You like both of them, though. If she ever steps too far, she will likely die.
But that was a nice invade of the Thor, though. That was very beautiful.
The strength of Thor, the early ultimates, and with how small the siege map is, you don't really have to go that far into the jungle. And just so much damage from early game Thor onto the Circuit. There's 2 abilities, puts it to half health.
Yeah, and don't mention the hammer, like... the hammer... Wow.
That hammer it's a scary hammer. And with that, Thor should be able to finish up his Transcendence here. That's a huge power spike. Sylvanas will... From what I've seen from James, he likes going into Lotus Crown straight away, which gives a lot of early protections to the people hit by his heal. And the Audio Pop getting pushed by the Hercules, though the pull comes out. Not going to really get anything though. Hercules a little bit too tanky in the early game with his full reinforced hammer.
But I think Jahinsa should be, well, or he can place a plan, but otherwise he have to back to get the mana back.
He will likely recall. The MP5 from what is ranked 2 Verdict Growth isn't that strong. It's only 10 right now, which is not that.
Oh, the Hercules and the Circuit is waiting inside as well.
They could maybe kill Jahinsa. He's very tanky though. Just naturally of the Guardian defenses. I feel like if they could get him out of tower, they could probably burst him down with all their ultimates.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Problems in the jungle. He could be looking to ult again. It's off cooldown.
And the Circuit is still waiting. She's eager to get a kill.
Yeah. Though I think Oddie knows she's there. Very good dash from Oddie, avoiding the Earthbreaker and the Circuit jump.
Oh, and a Thor and Isis.
Interesting enough, a blink on the Circuit. Very curious.
I think maybe it could be for her ult. to make sure that she can still hit it, even though the enemy can get out of range.
Yeah.
But still, it's, yeah.
Attempted gank by the Hercules using the creeping curse on Thor, still unfortunately missing Driving Strike though. Isis speeds were forced out by Circuit a little bit before that.
Okay, so the first Juggernaut goes to CakeorDeath.
On the left side, with the already half health tower, they could probably get tier 1 off this. Though, interestingly, choosing to go to boss.
Oh, ult from Jahinsa with the Hercules, but not enough to kill him.
Yeah. Maybe.
Although the ult from Adi might help.
He could have ulted that. I don't think he's going to, though.
No, he's not going to. He's not intent.
Interestingly, they're choosing to take down their buffs while they have 100 points. It's not very intelligent, because you get a lot of points from the buffs, and they're also not pushing with the siege.
Oh, and Ogblom is going in with the ult, probably saving the Isis, or getting a kill on the Circuit.
He could definitely kill the Circuit here with his burst damage. Though the amount of CC, he's going to find it very difficult to get a full berserk.
Cillian did a good job protecting his Circuit as well as his own life.
Og nearly dying himself off of that.
But I think the first tower goes to CakeorDeath as well. Or not.
No, they
the siege died.
They took too long to push with the siege, in my opinion. They should have pushed with it much sooner. They could have easily gotten the tier 1. They were far too passive.
Yeah, they were passive indeed. Also, given that the Scylla is low on health as well. And there goes Adipop with the ult and 4 people.
Ultimate, but he's not going to be in the sky for very long. And Scylla's probably
no, and Scylla. Oh, but Scylla.
The ultimate wasted. Adi could. No, he's
no. Too bad the Ymir ult was placed very well there.
Circuit has a million dashes. A very aggressive pathing from the Isis could have probably been picked off if Ymir and Herc were quick enough with their CCs. And as I said, James has gone into the Lotus Crown. That's 20 of each protection going on to his teammates when he heals them. He's interestingly choosing to max the Verdant Growth over the Wisps, which is very strange. Until, yeah, I'd like to take a fall here with the Trinity Ymir ultimate. That's a lot of early damage.
I think Cillian will be very scary late game. He did play the good wall for Adi there. Good freezes as well. But too bad about the Scylla. She used her ult, but actually wasted it.
Yeah.
Kinda.
A bit too overzealous with that.
But the Isis is going stacking items, so this will be a good thing later on.
Yeah, 600 health, 110 magic power. Can't go wrong with the item. It's best magical item, in my opinion. It's just, it's so ridiculous.
Yes, Star Factor. Ymir smash you like a pancake indeed.
Ymir, interestingly, chooses to go Mist Camel over Sovereignty. That's gonna hurt his team, because that's... With James going to Lowest Crown, that's a dent to the protections, honestly.
And the Hercules is going your favorite item as well.
It's the best item in the game.
Your favorite.
It's not actually the best item in the game, but it's very strong. He's gone into Meditation, which, and Creeping Curse. It's interesting to me that he would go for the Creeping Curse. The healing is noticeable on the side of CakeorDeath, but I don't think it's really something you, like, 100% need. And I would actually...
Oh, Oblom going back in.
Oblom going for the ultimate.
But both...
Parasite heard it, though. He threw out the Sentinel. Didn't teleport to it, though. Very good.
Oh, ult by Jahinsa. And this is a kill for CakeorDeath by Adipop.
Adipop could fall here, though. No, having the roll, he can get out of the tower very easily.
And the Ymir with
Using to go up into the air, strangely enough. He was safe. He's going to be going to get driving straight back into tower after this. That was very strange.
Ogblom died by poison.
He's out. He is not dead. Why is he not dead?
He is saved. Wow.
By the Ymir freeze, which also
oh, and the heal from the Isis ult, but not enough.
Not going to be enough. There should be a double kill for
yeah, I think...
Yeah. Though how is Isis still alive?
Isis remains strong. And the Hercules...
Falls to the Circuit, though. Very memorable character.
I think CakeorDeath did a good job in the beginning, but... Like...
They're playing a bit too overly aggressive.
Yeah.
Had a bit more of a lead, and this should be a wild Juggernaut for
I thought they did
Smiterinos
so good
for
in
free.
the engage, but then everything changed when the Circuit came in. Screwed up the Thor quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, there was a lot of heavy CC. The Thor found it very difficult to get up his damage. His Berserk Rod was immediately interrupted. And Scylla ultimate strangely wasted going for a half health Sylvanas who would likely not have died to that.
Ooh, and the Scylla ult. Again, not
I think I'm a
used.
bit ahead of you.
Very effective. Jehinsa will be laughing.
Likely to fall here? No, he hammers out and he's completely safe. Though, Tier 1 tower could fall on the right side with this full health Siege Juggernaut about to be in the tower. Interestingly, no one's choosing to rotate over. With the Circuit down for 30 seconds, Zella actually has to defend that thing, so they might not get the tower.
But probably, if Smiterinos takes the right tower, they probably take it, the left tower as well, for CakeorDeath, because it's very low, they have a siege.
Yeah. Thor was choosing to take the Siege Juggernaut so it didn't hit the tower, and Hercules noticed that and very, very intelligently pulled him out, and did a lot of damage to the Thor. I saw him used to kill the Siege Juggernaut, right, and left tower does fall, Rama ult forced on the left side engagement.
And Jehinsa goes back in with the ult. Ymir with the ult as well, but Odi jumps out with his ult.
Very
nicely done.
From Thor.
And
That
Thor.
Transcendence power boost, that's the stupid amount of power.
Yeah, Transcendence
Rama
on
forced
Thor
the Cirque
is pretty
the
good.
Ultimate, it's a lot of damage.
Oh, and the Rama died by the Circuit. The Circuit is very dangerous.
Out, very low. We'll get out though. What's disengaged from?
There is Latte with the Spirit Ball. But the Circuit will get away. Amazing.
I think I'm like ahead of you. Right. What time are you on, Yuki, right now?
I'm 10:44.
Yeah, I'm like 10 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
I'll like slow down for a second.
Why is it every time that you are faster?
I'm a fast guy. I just hit 11 minutes, so I think that should be about right. Jehinsa, after going into the Lotus Crown, building into the Heartward Amulet, and presumably Sovereignty now, that's so many protections he gives to his team passively. And Ogmon building Transcendence into Power Boots, again, a lot of physical power. Isis choosing Warlock Sash into Shoes of the Magi, and then presumably a Spirit of the Magus, which is a very common build.
Yeah, Spirit of the Magus
And
is very
Rama
common.
choosing to go into Standard Hunter build. Interesting enough, Hercules choosing to go into Sovereignty instead of the Ymir. The Ymir could have very easily gotten that first item, and because Mystical costs a lot more gold and doesn't provide that much more. And Ymir will presumably be building into a Heartwood of his own now, so...
And also the Scylla going for the cooldown item immediately, the Cronus Pendant.
It's okay on Scylla. I personally prefer going more power though, because she just does so much damage.
Yeah, power.
I feel like you're more looking to just one-shot someone, just instantly.
Oh, and Thor is...
Ogblom overextending a little bit into 4 people.
Oh,
4
he
with
is...
no ultimate shoes.
No, oh. For a second I thought he could hammer out.
I think I'm still ahead of you. This is irritating. I was trying to hold on
the Circuit again.
Ymir and Hercules tower diving. She should be out of this. They both missed their CC. They're taking a lot of damage to the tower to do very little poke. In fact, 0 poke. They missed everything.
Yeah, right tower remains strong.
Yes, they should have no problem clearing these waves out. Hercules is looking to get behind her, but not really going to be able to find anything.
Oh, and Jehinsa with the ult again on the Scylla. The Scylla might die. Yes. No. Oh, and there goes the ult of Odi. With a nice clean kill there.
Well, they might be able to follow it up onto the Circuit, though she's very mobile.
But Circuit is very mobile that way.
Either missed Ymir freeze or just, I don't know, something happened.
Yeah.
Are you in stasis mode? Cause
I think I'm in stasis mode indeed. Because the Ymir is like running but isn't moving at all.
Lots of standard builds coming out this game.
Yeah, very standard.
Standard Circuit build, standard Sylvanas build, though standard Jehinsa build. kind of standard Thor build. For,
Let's call it a Jahinsa build from now on.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm back.
Sylvanas getting the Sovereignty in the Heartwood, and the Lotus Crown, the normally Lotus Crown comes a little bit later. I think it's a bit more valuable to get it sooner in season though, because you get so much gold so early on. It's such a very high value item.
And not to forget, Lotte is stacking pretty well actually, because she
has a lot of the Warlock stacks.
Yeah. And they might get a kill on the Hercules because Ogblom is going to go in.
This guy here,
and there goes
very good use of the ultimate for CC Munich by the Hercules. I saw me use as well. They do fail the kill anyway. But
nice clean kill. It
was
was 2 ultimates forced, indeed.
And he did poke them quite
Which
a bit,
might be unfortunate, but nonetheless they get the tower. So.
Get right tower, yeah. So I believe Odipop soloed down the while Juggernaut in the mid while that was taking place.
Yes, indeed, he did.
They kept trying to go into the ISIS, getting silenced out though, and then poked a little bit. No, blocking off Jinza from the engage. Socket's still hiding the nickel, choosing not to engage though, backing off.
I think there might be a nice fight going on here, sooner or later, because two siege Juggernauts, 4 people in.
Very easy to get tower here. That was a Sylvanas ultimate. No real follow-up though. That's the one downside to the team of.
No, but I don't think they have to be scared at the moment though.
Burst ultimate to follow up from the Sylvanas ultimate. Miss ultimate again. You may well likely to die here though. They do clean up Ogblom for that.
And Odipop going in with the ult again.
Hercules might die here, but he should be able to get out fine.
Yep.
Jinza zoning out the Hercules well.
And again, they have a beautiful clean kill on the tower.
Yeah.
Nicely done. And maybe, do you think they will get the Phoenix though?
I'm not sure. They will maybe pick up the Hercules. They can definitely kill the Serket though. Odi might die himself. All of Serket's escapes are down. She should be dying here.
Because Hercules and Serket are focusing on the players and not on the siege that is pushing. And they have the Phoenix.
Yeah, they get the Phoenix and the Hercules. They might get the Serket as well.
They might get that.
So very well. Yeah, she's dead. Very good.
She is dead. Yeah,
very
dead. 2 double kills in a row by Latte.
They should be able to kill the Scylla here. Yeah.
They are going hard at the moment.
This is very strong.
This might be the game. This might be the game. This is game. Wow, I think this is the shortest game.
And ulting again.